Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Edmonton Oilers Be a GM. Getting ready for the draft where we have a ton of fourth round picks. In fact, I wanted to take a look at that really quickly. We're going to do what they suggest first off. Players in the block, yeah, they put Bolduc on there, who's a 73 overall. And Felipe Carteret, 80 overall goalie. We got so many goalies, it's ridiculous. And they want our first round picks also on the trade block, apparently. But if you take a look at how many picks we do have in this draft, it's crazy. I'll show you. All right, we have a first, a second, and a third. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fourth round picks, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. All right. Next year, we don't have any. This year, we have the possibility of picking up 2 second-round picks, Leonard Byers and William Lewandowski, a 70 overall and a 68 overall, and one's a forward, one's a defenseman, and one's a power forward. So, honestly, William Lewandowski is going to be my target for the second round. Number 1's going to be Mario Butin. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where we are in the draft. I don't know how far up we're going to be, but we'll see what we can do. And a lot of guys want to see me make the trades for the future first, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if we're going to be able to trade fourths for firsts. So we are picking in the top 10. So we may actually end up getting one of the players in that list. And if we do, I would pass up on Mario Butin because he's considered a first-round pick. He's not a top 10. And I would go with one of the other guys. I would go with one of the other top 10. So let's see what happens here. I did not expect to be picking there. Really did not. All right, so let's propose a trade here. First things first. Let's see. How many of these fourth-round picks can we offload? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's see if who's willing to get rid of their second-round pick. No, they are. Arizona, 49. So it's about the 19th pick of that draft or that round. I'd prefer somewhere on the other side. That's a 13th. 51. No. 31. Calgary doesn't want to get rid of it. They don't want to get rid of it. 46, 100, no, they don't have any third-round picks. Columbus, 41, so that's the 11th pick. All right, Columbus, would they want any fourths? No, and what's the trade value like? It's pretty off. I'd probably have to give up all the fourths to get it. I would give up all fourths to get that pick. But would they do it, though? That's the question. Well, let's give up four fourth-round picks for the second, and we'll see what happens here. I don't know if the trade value is there. Probably not. Probably not. We'll go. No. Okay, I didn't think so. All right, well, let's wait it out. We'll see what happens here. See what we get. So Mankari went, Hall went. Street went, Kunitz, the goalie, went. Ramholt's gone. Ballard is gone. Sexsmith was taken off the board, or taken from somewhere else. And Pessinen is gone. So that probably leaves us Daly, and that leaves us Watt. All right, those are the 2 guys that are going to be left, I believe. Daly and Watt, yep. And then you've got this Pereira, and Watt was considered a first rounder. So Daly's a top 10 offensive defenseman. We don't know what his overall is, but he's considered a top 10 prospect. Now we've also got Ernest Lawson. You've got Aaron Volk. You know, where's our guy that we were looking at? That was Mario Butin. Mario Butin, where are you, buddy? He's way down there. He must have dropped. I don't see him at all. Did I miss him? Did he get taken? No. Where's Mario Butin? He's a defenseman. Butin. There he is. First/second round he dropped to. Okay. All right, so I think we're better off to go with it because he's top 10. But you've got also these guys. Do we take a chance on Aaron Volk, a centerman playmaker, or an offensive defenseman in Shane Daly? You know, we didn't scout him as much, so we don't know. There's also Marco Pirietta. You've got Rudy Henderson. So there's Watt too. We don't know much about him. Defensive defenseman. Grumet Morris, a grinder. But Volk is the most intriguing because he's 5'10", 175 pounds. He's small, but he's 4 green stars. You know what? I'm gonna draft Volk. I'm gonna give it a shot and see what we get out of it. Let's try it. It's a gamble, but all right, I'll give it a shot. All right, so let's see. In that second round, it looks like Daly went 11, Pirietta went 12, Watt went 13. All right, so let's take a look now at the second round. Now, we'd like to pick here. So let's say we could pick probably somewhere around Columbus or New York. Let's see what we can pick up. Probably nobody wants to get rid of it. You know what? We may actually end up having to get a depth second round pick. So somebody at the end. Nope. Washington would get rid of it. The 38th they'd get rid of. Tampa is the 10th. Or so the 20th pick in Tampa. And St. Louis would get rid of the 12th. Or the 22nd, sorry. And the 24th in San Jose. Let's try San Jose's 24th round pick, alright? That's pretty far down. They don't want to they don't want any of these 4th round picks. But, you know what? I'm not going to get rid of ours. I'm going to get rid of New Rangers and the Ottawa Senators. Let's see if this goes through. I don't think it will. Well, maybe. It might. It actually might go through. Will it go? No, not quite. All right, and then let's screw. Let's just see what we get out of this. We're going to pick a ton in the 4th. All right, so our Byers is gone. Byers is gone. So that leaves us with Lewandowski. So that's who we're going to take, is William Lewandowski, and I'm totally fine with that. Unless he's dropped way down. There he is. He's considered a 3rd round pick now. Where's he going to be picked in the 3rd round? You got a ton. You know what? We might actually be good to go. Let's find somebody else then. We're good with Lewandowski. Two-way forward. An enforcer. No, not going to waste my time on an enforcer. But power forward, Gordy England. They got him at 3.5 stars. They also got Alan Wang, a power forward. You know what? We don't have any power forwards. We could take either of these guys. This guy's bigger. 19, 18. You know what? Let's sort by potential. See if there's anybody with high potential. No, not really. Kelvin Bolesky, an enforcer D-man, another playmaker. Gordy England. You know what? Let's go by projection again. England definitely seems like the better idea, because we would probably... Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Gordy England. Let's go with him. Alright, so we got Gordy England. Now, let's hope that Lewandowski doesn't get taken. He's still on the board, so that's good. Alright. Keep things going. We're going to shut down phones. Please don't go, Lewandowski. Yes, he's still there. Perfect. So we'll get our Lewandowski. There he is, 3rd round pick. They've got him... We know he's 70 overall. We know what we're getting with him. So there's another power forward. And now we've got 5 picks in the 4th round. In this round, you can kind of just go crazy. So this is what we're going to do. Shut down our phones, and we're going to pick as many of these players as we can. All right, go by potential. So Urkamps, he's a 2-way defender. They got him as the 4th/5th round. You've also got guys like Ben Whitney, right wing, left-handed playmaker. All right, yeah, let's take Ben. All right, we're going to have back-to-back picks here anyway. So we'll pick again. All right, we've also got a sniper. We don't know anything about him. Cote, a left-wing sniper. Urquhart, a left-wing 2-way forward. I'd like to pick up a D-man if we can. Are there any D? 4th round D here. 3 green star in Debin. He's a sniper. We don't know anything about him. We've also got Ludwig, another sniper. Gordy Ludwig, 6'3", 200, 5'10", 172. I'm going to go with Debin. We'll see what happens here. All right, we're going to have another one. A 2-way forward right winger. A playmaking center. 3.5 yellow star Jerome Cote, 5'10", 173. Or another power forward, Felipe Costengui. Our goalies, did our goalie go or is he still there? Oluin. A 6th round. He's considered high, but he dropped to the 6th round. Oh, we still have to make our pick. My bad. You know what? I'm going to go... Let's try Cote. He's a small sniper, but we'll try him out. We'll see what we get here. And then let's go after Ludwig. Right-wing sniper, 3 green stars. Who else is there? Oh, we got Gardner, a centerman playmaker. There you go. There's an offensive D. Jason Moore, 4th/5th round. Let's go with him. And we got one more 5th round pick to pick up here. Our 4th round pick to pick up. You can take Gordy Ludwig, Chad Gardner. Kavanaugh's 2.5 stars. We've also got this Urkamps, the 2-way defender. Let's take him now with our last one. All right. So we do have a 5th round pick. This is where we're going to probably take our goalie. I don't want to chance it and have him go away because he's 62 overall. All right. We'll take him and see what we get. Goalies. Owen. I know, we're taking him way out of his position. All right, I'm just going to auto-sim the rest. I don't see any reason why to keep this thing going. Oh, continue. Continue. Shut down phones. There we go. Auto-sim. There we go. They're only going to take 2 players for me. I really don't care that much. Okay, so it went Hall, Mancari, McKinley. I'm going to take a quick photo so we can take a look and see at these players. What they're like. Hold on. There we go. Take that photo. Perfect, thank you. All right, continue. Let's see. I'm interested. We have some players to re-sign here. And we lost a phone. Awesome. Okay. 8 skaters, including to become restricted free agents, including Leander Seidel. No goalies are entering RFA this season, so that's good. Go to contract screen. Alrighty, so we'll take a look at overall. Connor McDavid is 93, Hall and Nugent-Hopkins both 90, Victor Hedman 88, Perron's an 86, Marinchin's an 86, Scheifele's an 86 still, Klefbom an 85. Doesn't look like many of these guys are going to be re-signed. We got Darren Helm, who will probably release. Yakupov's an 84, Nurse is an 84, Abdelkader's an 83, Draisaitl still an 81. Hard to believe, isn't it? Hard to believe, but his defense is terrible. That's part of the problem here. He'd be a good third-line player. Maybe he'll have a good offseason. Who knows? All right, let's take a look at centers. All right, let's take a look at our centers, and we'll go by overall. So, obviously, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got tons of centers. Like, we could put Mark Scheifele on the third line. Now, you wouldn't want to because he's so offensively gifted, you know, but that's what we have. So, I think Darren Helm is probably on his way out. Wow. Aaron Valk, that playmaker, 80 overall, 4.5 red stars. A good gamble for us, and he's pretty good on the faceoff, 75. He could play. His defense is crap, you know, but you know, who knows? Maybe that'll jump up. That's a fantastic pickup, Aaron Valk. Roman Horak, we're not going to bother about. Marco Waugh, 77 overall. We'll probably qualify those guys. They're pretty good. And then Ryan Moore, he's a 73 overall. I don't know if that's a big jump for him at all. But we could probably hold off on him a little bit more because we got so much depth. Left wing, we got to re-sign Abdelkader. We've got Braid, Siki, a couple other guys. Grop, 76 overall, power forward. He's going to be a ways off yet. Oh, how did we get up to Taylor Hall? How'd that happen? All right, let's go back down to Grop. 76 overall. Yeah, 4 yellow star power forward. Terrible defense. You know, that's the only problem. He's a great shot, great skating. He's going to be, and he's not very physical for a power forward either, which is hard to believe. Bolduc, 73 overall, two-way forward. Louis Bolduc. Kirkland, Hagelin, not much of a prospect there. Englund, though, 3.5 yellow stars, and he's 68 overall power forward. He's getting there already. You know, he's nice balance. You like to see, like, when everybody's 3, that means that they're going to be balanced. They'll develop quite balanced. Bochenski, that two-way forward, and Cote, 3.5 red stars, actually. Not bad. Pretty good pickups, I suppose. Right wing, Yakupov. He's our best right winger right now. That is a scary prospect there, Yakupov. The fact that he's only 84 overall and he's our best right winger. That sucks. We really don't have anybody else that can jump in and play. Lewandowski is 3.5 yellow stars. We've also got Uruk, and we got Punanovs. We've got to have depth guys here, like Sergei Punanovs. He's 77 overall. Defensively, no. If I look at Uruk, though, he's a grinder. All right, grinder. Not the best defense either, but good skating. Good shot, too, for a guy like that. He could provide some depth if he jumps up. Who else? Debian, 3.5 red stars, 60 overall, probably won't go anywhere. All right, defense now. Looks like we'll have to sign a couple. We've got Hedman and Marinchin. Those guys will play well together. Oscar Klefbom and Justin Schultz. Those guys are both signed. And then we've got Darnell Nurse. And we've also got Mark Fain and Keith Ollie. Keith Ollie will be on his way out. Dumoulin, 79 overall. He's jumped up, hasn't he? But he's 26 years old, so he's pretty much done. Not going to see much need for him. Ollie especially not. Gernat and all these guys that are on the edge. Urkamps, this is the guy that we took in the 4th round. 75 overall, 3.5 red star, two-way defenseman, and his physical category is already 3.5. Great prospect, Ed Urkamps. Tyler Dermott, 74 overall. Blaisdell, 74. We got a ton of really good prospects on our team. Lanoux, we'll sign him. Jason Moore, that's that offensive defenseman. We got 3.5 red stars. Goalies, we got Carey Price, who needs a contract. No kidding, they wanted to trade him. Volrath, who probably end up playing as our backup. We've also got Miles, Cataret, and Rathian. And then a couple goalies that we're just going to not worry about, right? Or we're going to release those 2 guys. And Ullin was a 3 yellow stars. So not bad in terms of our draft when you think about this year versus last year. All right, I mean, it's not too bad. So if I look at our centers, we're going to probably rock McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hall on the top line. So Scheifele will get second line minutes. Third line is open for debate right now. We could just re-sign Darren Helm. It depends on what he wants. He wants 2.92. That's not bad. He's a third line checking forward. Darren Helm is a good option for us going forward, I think. 29 points last year. That is a drop because he's playing the third line. But he still had 29 points on the third line. That's not bad. So we could sign him. We wouldn't have to worry about anything there. Abdelkader and Braid. Those guys are not too bad. Asiki, what's your deal again? He's pretty good defensively. 3.5 stars. He could end up playing on the fourth line, and his skating is great. It's just his shooting is terrible. He's a shutdown guy. There's no doubt about it. He's a shutdown guy. He's not really NHL ready yet. That'd be a bit of a reach. We are going to give him a qualifying offer, or we'll probably give him a new contract. We'll see how things go. But Abdelkader's the only left winger. Right wingers, nobody. Defense, we need to sign Nurse and Fane. Fane's a defensive defenseman. Honestly, yeah, we could sign Fane. We'll just give him the time. I think that's probably a better idea. And then what I'll do is probably put Nurse in the third line. Put Justin with Klefbom and put Schultz and Fane together. That might be our best option going forward. Because Justin Schultz, well, he had a great year last year playing the top line. He really did, 46 points. So he does well. He does really well because of his offensive categories. I mean, he's good. He's a pretty good shot. He's a good skater. He's got even really good defense. I mean, his offensive awareness should be higher at 80. It's only 87. Should be a little bit higher. I mean, I'm sure Hedman's offensive awareness is 88, and his defensive awareness is much higher. We really don't have any prospects now that are going to be jumping up. Like, Marinchen's maxed out. He's maxed out. He's got a good... Look at his athletic category. 95 agility? Jesus. And his body checking is great, too. He's a good physical force of a player, Marinchen. What did Klefbom turn into? Is he the defensive type player I thought he'd be? He's more of a... He still employs that two-way game. But that's good. That's good to see. But we don't have any 2, 4, 5-star defensemen. That's okay. Nurse. So we need to give Nurse a contract, and we need to assign Carey Price. That's our big contract right now, is in fact Carey Price. So if I take a look at take a look at negotiating a contract for him. First off, what does he want? All right, he's 30. How old is he? 30 years old. So he's still young, and he wants 8.335 for 3 years. 4 years, that'll put him at 34. Actually, you know what? We could probably buy him. 6 years. That'll put him at 36. We get him at 6 years. He wants 7.35. And you get him at 6.25. All right? That's not bad at all. Whoops. 6 years. Let's get him at 6.25. Let's go after Carey Price at 6.25 for 6 years. We'll lock him down. He'll be our long-term goalie. And if you trade him away he's got great trade value. Oop. 6.250. Yep. Carey Price, 6.250, an elite overall goalie, 92 overall. I'm actually going to sim a day to see if I got him to make sure I did. And then, let's take a peek here. Come on. And then we got so much cap space, too. And then we got a back. We'll have it was easy to decide to renew. So we got him for a really good price, 6.25 for Carey Price. And that's our big signing. Our other big signing is going to be Darren Helm. We'll give Darren Helm a contract. A two-way forward, great defense. He wants 2.92 for 2 years. Let's give him, or 1 year. Let's give him 2 years because that brings it actually down. So 2.835 times 0.85 is 2.410. All right, so we'll save a little bit on him, and that'll give us that good defensive prospect right there in Darren Helm. All right, guys, that's what I'm going to make sure we get him first here, and then I'm going to double check everything else, and I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut it off here. We'll see. It was an easy decision to do. Yeah, so we got Darren Helm. So we'll be re-signing Leon Draisaitl, a couple other players. But if you guys have any other suggestions for us, let me know down in the comment section below, okay? So until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.